What up? It's your boy JerryBird25 here, back for a video. Today, it's not gonna be like any other video, cause I haven't done one of these videos in a while, and it's a Zenless Zone Zero tier list. Now I'll probably show it on screen, but the last tier list I've done wasn't really taken very lightly. I did say some stuff that people did not like. Well, from what I can remember, only one person didn't like it. They were like, Alice is an S tier because she's mommy? Bro, like, what the fuck? Bro, it's just a prank, bro. But yeah, other than that, we're gonna be updating this tier list. We're gonna search up for a new tier list. So like, we have like a history going on, you know? Let's start off with the S tiers. So obviously Miyabi is an S tier. Grace, now, I will not make the same take that the other guys complained about. So, this is me completely being 100% real. She is a B tier. And she's only a B tier because, where is she at? I don't believe she's S tier worthy, but I think she is A tier worthy. Now, Grace is significantly way worse than Yanagi is in terms of like DPS output. You know what? Actually, for this reason, I'll put her in S because you compare Miyabi up and clear like everything relatively very quickly because of how their synergy is. Miyabi, she can get her charges from just freezing and shattering. Yanagi, she does the same thing except if you shock, you give Miyabi charge. I'm speaking from experience, that doesn't happen when I play with Grace. So for that reason, I think that's why Yanagi is S tier worthy, and that's why Grace is B tier worthy. I I'm gonna rank her B below B, no below Grace, cause she isn't a damage dealer. She's more of a stunner. As a matter of fact, I'll do this too, cause we all know Lycan is the superior stunner when it comes to the standard banner. Alright, and then she's an absolute garbage damage dealer. I don't know how people are able to use her back in day one. Like, I used her and she did like no damage. I get that she's a physical damage dealer. That still did like absolutely nothing. Anyway, moving on. Next 5-star. Now, I don't really have an opinion on Rina, but whenever I used her, she was a pretty fun character to use. Now, I don't think she's better than Grace, but she is a pretty good support character. I don't really know what she does, but like whenever I used her, she did really decent damage, and she's a pretty fun character to use. Although when you're trying to fight with her, it's kind of weird. Her movement's kind of weird when you're trying to fight with her. But when you're just shooting these like void orbs at people, it's pretty fun. I no, I don't think I don't think Soldier 11 is better than Grace. I don't really know too much about Soldier 11, but I'm just gonna say that because I definitely do know she is decent, but y'all have the evidence. I don't have Soldier 11, so yeah, I don't really have an opinion, so that's why I'm gonna rank her B. At least near Grace. Next S tier is Ellen. I might change her ranking at the end of the video, but for now I'm gonna put her in A. She's our first A tier. The reason why she belongs in A is because she's a solid character, either with or without stun. As long as you know what you're doing with her, she's basically God tier. But it's just Miyabi just does what Ellen cannot do. She can provide the damage really quickly. But as for Ellen, you have to rely on her charges for damage, or else you do like absolutely nothing. You're still getting charges no matter what you do, like with the charge attack or the EX special. I still don't really know what that's called. She's a pretty decent character to play as. Next, S tier. Now I do think Zhu Yuan is better than Ellen, cause she's a really good damage burst. She's basically this almost, if not basically the same as Ellen. You rely on your the thing you rely on your damage for is the charges you get from doing a full combo, like M1 combo, or you do a dodge attack, or you do a EX special attack. You also get more shots with her ult, and I think she does basically more damage than Ellen. I'm not really too sure, but because I haven't really used the two in a while. I've only used Miyabi, and I didn't really use Yuan. Use Zhu Yuan. That's a really weird sentence to say a lot, but she belongs over there. I do think that Jane Doe is better than both of them. There are characters that do, if not significantly way less damage than Jane Doe. When she first came out, she was probably my favorite character of all time in this game, besides Ellen, Joe, and Miyabi. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. She's a pretty fun character to play as, and she's a anomaly if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, she's pretty much a no-brainer. Next S tier is Qingyi. Again, I'm not gonna rank the stunners over like on top of physical and supports. Maybe I should add a separate ranking so it's not as confusing. Now, I have a brief idea on what Qingyi can do. She can provide really a lot of stun basically, and I think she amplifies electric damage. I'm not too sure because I don't have the character myself. But whenever I usually pair her up with trials, she's really good. That for that reason alone, that she belongs there. Caesar King. I don't think she belongs in the A tier of the rest of these people, but I definitely do think she is way better than Rina. I barely play Rina. Okay, cause I don't have Rina. Let me just add a row, cause she can support, not stunner. Cause I definitely do believe that Caesar can buff, but in terms of like other buffs, I don't think she is any better than most characters I'm about to list above her. So yeah, as a matter of fact, I'll just put this here. All right, moving on. Burnice, I'm kind of mixed feelings because I'm very biased against Jane Doe because she's one of my favorite characters. For now, I'll just put her here. Burnice is really good. She's an anomaly character. She can basically do a whole lot of stuff most characters cannot do because she's a really good flame anomaly. I think she's the only flame anomaly. So, yeah, that kind of just disproves what I just said. But yeah, she's really good at doing her job. If you have, where is he? Lighter. Now, either he's a support character, or he's either a stunner character. But I'm gonna put him in support, cause nobody uses Lighter that much for a stun. At least from what I can tell, cause he can amplify ice and flame, and that is why Burnice is pretty high up there, because of the synergy, and also because she's really good by herself too. So yeah, that's that. Okay, Harumasa, the reason why I rank him right there is because although he's a burst damage, I don't think he's any better than Zhu Yuan, in my opinion. Yeah, for that reason, I don't think Harumasa deserves to be in A tier with the rest of those people, but I definitely do think he's a decent character in terms of damage. Because you do have to rely on that quick charge attack in order to actually do your burst damage. That's just not that great. That's why, for this reason, I think Silver Soldier Anby will probably be in this tier. Because she will quickly overshadow what Harumasa was supposed to do. Yeah, pretty sad. Alright, next character. Evelyn. Same issue with Soldier 11. I'm not really too sure which one is the better character, Evelyn or Silver Soldier Anby. But I'm just gonna say this: it's the same situation as Soldier 11. She just does what Soldier 11 can't do. She's just better. All right, moving on. I'm not gonna rank that well, but if I had to give her a ranking based on what she can do, I think Trigger is definitely up there. Mainly due to because of her special abilities to be able to do off-field stun and damage at the same time, and the fact that she can like attack from long range. That is a really good thing for stunners because she definitely is up there because of those reasons I just listed. Now I don't really know if I can rank Pulchra though, because she's a 4-star and it's kind of hard to rank a 4-star that doesn't have that much going on for her. I mean, she's probably at most going to be up here somewhere, but yeah, I'll just put her there for now. Now, Anby, as much as I like Anby, I don't think she's competing with all these other stunners. That's why she became a DPS. Now, I don't think Anton is better than... As a matter of fact, I might move Nekomatta higher, because she definitely does more damage than Anton, but I'm not... Yeah, I'll put this up here too. But I'm not really too sure, because I never really gave Nekomatta a chance. Now, I don't really have an opinion on Ben, because one, I kind of despised Ben as a playable character. But in story-wise, I liked him. It's not that I despised him, it's just I neglected his abilities. Let's be real here. He's kind of just a playable NPC. Yeah, you know. He's not up there. Now, I definitely don't think Billy is higher than Anton. In fact, I think he definitely is the worst DPS in the game. But as sad as that is to admit, he probably is the worst. But as for Corin, she is way better than Billy, cause she can do burst damage, and while doing the burst damage, she can dodge in the middle of the burst damage. I don't know if a lot of people knew that, but yeah, she was my go-to character when it came to day one beginners stuff. Now, I definitely do think Lucy is better than Rina, mainly due to her buff. Because, I'm gonna be real here, I don't really know what Rina does, but I definitely do know she was doing something when I was using her in trials. And also, she just does a decent amount of damage with her ult and her EX special, so, that can go there, because Nicole and Lucy are pretty much the same character. The reason why I put Piper up here is because she basically does what Corin can do, but just way better. So, yeah. And then Soukaku, now it's kind of a hard choice. So I definitely don't want to rank her above Lucy. But I definitely don't want to rank her up. Nah, let's just put her in between. That way, these three can decide whoever is better. Soukaku has always been a great day one character to use if you have Ellen Joe or Miyabi or Lycan, but although Lycan isn't a damage dealer, he is a decent character to use when you're trying to do some side damage and stun at the same time. If you know how to use Soukaku at least. So yeah, I think that is an appropriate ranking for Soukaku. And for Seth, I don't really know how to use him. I think he's a support character, if I'm not mistaken, whenever I used him. Because he's basically a cheap version of Astra Yao if Astra Yao didn't exist. That is a really good mechanic. At least for a 4-star, because that's insane. But I still don't really know what he can do and bring to the table. I might be downplaying Rina. Mainly because I don't know what she does. I think this is a pretty good looking tier list, not gonna lie. It's pretty fair, it's pretty tame, and it's not overly like insane. Okay, how about this? We move up these, and then these can be the standard. Cause let's just be real here, anomaly characters are just superiorly better than the physical DPS in terms of like synergy wise. Cause the damage outputs between the two teams are absolutely insane. Maybe, maybe this. You don't really see Jane Doe around a lot anymore, but she is still a pretty viable choice in terms of like end game content. I definitely do think Silver Soldier Ambies could be top A at most, and if not top S, not top S, bottom S. Yeah, I think this is a pretty viable character tier list. Maybe people will enjoy this tier list more. Other than that, that is my tier list. I'll probably keep updating this tier list five patches later, maybe. Or maybe when the new characters come out, so I can switch the rankings a bit up. If you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. And if you're new around here, if you want to see the new Zenless Zone tier list, next patch, subscribe and stay tuned. If you got any ideas for my podcast I have going on, like maybe how did I do in school, or how is your game with women, or maybe what do you do for a living? That is a hard question to answer, but yeah. Leave those in the comments down below, and yeah, peace.